So here we are today with Brian Dewar. Brian Dewar was recently the CEO of EasyYo, and Brian has recently come on board to help support Export New Zealand. He is an accelerator as part of the recently launched Excelerator100 program. Thanks for joining us, Brian. If businesses want to achieve a business of any size or scale, they have to internationalise. But with that comes significant challenges for businesses at that early stage of their export journey. What do you believe are some of those biggest challenges that or hurdles that they'll face?
Probably in a small business, the funds to do it properly. I think when any company looking to go offshore, homework and investing in that homework is really important, and getting money out of stakeholders to do research is often quite hard, but it's vital. So it's getting that upfront money that doesn't have an automatic payback. It's not marketing money. It's actually just research, and getting those funds is a real challenge at times for small businesses when cash flow is king.
And so, what do you believe are some of a lot of businesses who have the ambition and motivation to succeed globally? But what are some of the company characteristics that you think businesses need to succeed?
I think a genuine strategic point of difference. I mean, whether it's a service or a product, and looking at that international market where they're thinking of going, and seeing that there is a gap. There's a lot of great products in New Zealand, but there's a lot of great products out there in the world too. And more often than not, what we've got here is fantastic, but there's someone overseas who has that product or service as well. And so, identifying that there is actually a need or a gap for your product or your service or what you're trying to do is the hard thing.
If you had your time again, what would you do different?
I'd probably put bigger cases for that money to do my homework earlier and ask for more money. I think that homework is critical, and it does cost money to do it properly, and there are in-market professionals that you can hire and seek advice from. And whilst at the early stages that seems like a lot of money, but it pays back, or sometimes it just avoids you wasting money on often the first step is let's go and find a distributor. That's about step 6, not step 1. And so the less, I'd go in harder earlier on the homework and research side of it.
And so where do you go to for this research?
I think there's Export New Zealand, there's NZTE, and then through them and through your own contacts and just in market, there's a lot of professionals in market. If you're going to a particular country, more often than not, the best people to use to investigate that country are professionals in that country. And Export New Zealand, NZTE and other New Zealand exporters can point the way to that.
And if you had one piece of business advice that you could offer to a business at an early stage, what would it be? I think I know what it would be. Homework
and focus. Do your homework, look properly to assess whether you really do have that strategic point of difference, and is it going to be worth, do you have something to offer that market? More often than not, once you've done your homework and you've identified some markets where you think there is a gap, focus. Put your money behind the 1 or 2 or the 3 that you really think you have the best advantage in and the most chance of success.
Great. Thanks for joining us, Brian. That was great.
No trouble at all.
Thank you.